Busy?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it possible in மாதிரி one more chair இங்கே கொண்டு
கொண்டு வர.
This is sink.
Yeah. Do you want to use that chair?
Okay, that or this woody one.
That is good. Yeah.
But
If you want, we'll bring it
this.
here. Sure, I'll bring it here.
This is a good one. Same place, yeah. Or
Okay.
you can put it there.
You want to sit here?
I can
Good.
sit near
Sit.
Amma.
Next. Namaste everyone. As usual, we can begin with 3 ohms. So let's take a deep breath in. Our usual disclaimer: when you attend this session, you do so with the understanding you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and I don't take any responsibility for the outcome of your participation here. So with that understanding, we begin our chakra vibration. Please exercise caution in what you do and make sure whatever you do is without any strain whatsoever. Focusing at the perineum, as you squeeze there, we will do Lam, pressing on the little finger of the thumb. Release the finger, continue. Bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and pressing on the ring finger with the thumb, we do Vam as we draw in behind the pubic area. Take a deep breath in. Release the finger, continue. Now, bring the awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body. And as you draw in at the navel, we do rum, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Rum. Release the fingers, continue. Now, bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. Release the fingers, continue. Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. Hum. Release the fingers. Continue. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head. There we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Release your hand. Continue. Top of the head, Om. Thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hand and continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So now, those of you who know, please proceed. And those of you who need instructions, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth that connects into the neck. Focusing there, make a big smile and you'll find a slight stretch in the bottommost part of the mouth. And focusing on the stretch, inhale and exhale in slow, deep breaths. As you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please continue. Now, spread out your thighs, knees, and place your hands in between your thighs and feel the pressure in the hands and continue the Ujjayi Pranayama. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, raise your hands and stretch it out. And as you inhale, lift up the palms perpendicular to the forearms and stretch out the fingers as wide as possible. As you exhale, thumb into the palm and downward facing fist. And while you do that, if you want, you can do along with the leg. As you inhale, push out your heels and curl the toes towards you. And exhale, make a fist and point the toes away from you. Last exhalation. Now keep the fist and we go around the fist. Inhale half a circle and exhale half a circle. You can do the same thing for the legs around the ankle. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now elbows in line with the shoulders. And as you inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms, and exhale, close the fist and bring it in again. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. As we continue the Ujjayi, bring the tips of the fingers together, and as you inhale, push, exhale, release. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now clasp the hands together, and as you inhale, push on the back of one palm, and exhale, release. Inhale, push the other way, exhale, release. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, bring the hands together at the chest, and as you inhale, stretch up and look up. And as you exhale in Ujjayi, bring the chin down and slowly bring the hands down. Continue the Ujjayi this way. Last inhalation. Last exhalation. Now make a fist and bend it inward and chin down into the chest. Inhale, release, open out the palms and stretch out and look up. Exhale, chin in and come. Continue the ujjayi. Last exhalation. Now we go on to the shoulder rotations. Inhale in ujjayi, lift up the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, before we go on to the neck exercises, a few announcements. Today being Sunday, we have half hour extra in the end, where anything you want to discuss, we can. And so we have today a couple of announcements relating to the programs that are available, the upcoming retreat, and the master class in yoga coming in fall. If you go to lifeinyoga.org and click on upcoming events, it'll take you down. You have the daily online yoga, the monthly seminar series, and if you go sideways, you have the master class in yoga concepts that comes up. And if you want to look at the retreat, simply go with the arrows and you will see over there the fall retreat, September to October. So please check it out if you're interested. So with that, let's continue with our neck exercises. So bring yourself to be sitting straight, and as you exhale, tilt the head, bringing one ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, tilt towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Now we will do the twisting to the three sides, right, left, and back, and chin down. The right, left, and back, we do the sound ah. Chin down, we do the humming sound like ma. So first round once, second round twice, third round 3 times. We do it in each direction. So take a deep breath in and we turn to the right. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now, second round, we do twice in each direction to the right. Second time. To the left. To the back. Chin to the chest. Now, third round, we do 3 times in each direction to the right. To the left. Now to the back. Chin to the chest. Now bring the awareness to the head, and we do Ah or Om 3 times, or you can combine them, begin with Ah, end with Om, whichever way you like or makes you feel better. Now we do 360 degrees around the neck. As you exhale, bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale half a circle and exhale, complete the circle and continue. Last exhalation. Now let's go in the reverse direction. Last exhalation. Now let's do Kapalbhati for 3 minutes. So for people who don't know how to do it, take a deep breath in and feel the belly come out. And with the belly out, as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor and feel the abdomen area go in. And the inhalation will be the recoil motion. So the effort is only for exhalation. So please continue. Now let's do one Bhramari. Take a deep breath in. Interlock your fingers and bring the back of your palm behind your head. Take a deep breath in, pull back the shoulders, expand the chest, and as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. As you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back. Exhale, pull on the other elbow, inhale, come back, and continue. Jayashree, you have a problem?
Yeah, I would prefer this.
So what you can do is, without holding it, just do this and this. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Inhale, release. Bring the hands behind the back, get hold of the elbows. And as you exhale, twist to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, inhale, come back. And continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of your hips behind the back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. And exhale, come back. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Continue. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Now we cross one leg over the other thigh. Get hold of the knee on the top. Exhale, pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Now the last three, we will do 3 lum as we focus on the perineum. Take a deep breath in. Lum. Second time. Lum. Third time. Now we cross the other leg over. As we exhale, pull towards the opposite shoulder. Inhale, relax, and continue. Last exhalation. Now we do 3 times with lum. Lum. Now, those of you who don't have balance issues, you can stand up. The rest of you can, no, just come there, yes. And the rest of you can be seated. And those of you who are standing, keep the feet shoulder width apart inside of the feet parallel to each other. Get hold, and everybody get hold of your elbows behind the back or wherever you can reach. Inhale, lift up the chin and pull back the shoulders and make a backward arch. Inhale and exhale into the stretch you feel from the lowermost part of the spine to the back of the neck. Now take a deep breath in, shift the weight to the left leg and make a backward arch. Now shift the weight to the right leg and make a backward arch the other way. Take another deep breath in. Keep the weight equal in both the legs. And as you inhale, pull back the shoulders and lift up the chin and feel the stretch increase. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come up. And with each exhalation, continue to come down. Keep the shoulder pulled back and chin up. Don't let the chin drop. Inhale and exhale. With each exhalation, come down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop the hands towards the floor. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, come into the middle. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, hold your ankles and bring down your head in between your knees. You can drop the head. Take a deep breath in and slowly come up. Now, you can bring your hands to your hips, and those who are seated, if you want to stand up and hold a chair, you can. And we go around the hips. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the circle. Keep moving and shift the weight from one leg to the other. Last inhalation, last exhale. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, let's take our seats and we can do the alternate nostril breathing. 6 breaths, and that's 3 rounds. Begin inhalation from the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Now we can go on to the spinal mantra. The 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle, that mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om.
I'm Jim Jim Jam Ham I'm O. 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 I'm Jim Jim Jam Ham I'm O.
Now we can go on to Bhastrika. So let's get ready. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. exit, 10, exit, 11, exit, 12, exit, 30, exit, 40, exit, 50, exit, 60, exit, 70, exit, 80, exit, 90, exit, 20, exit. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Brahmari. Now, let's go on to the next round. We will do 10 extra breaths, so we'll do 30 breaths in this round and we'll close and go to meditation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 21. Exhale. 22. Exhale. 23. Exhale. 24. Exhale. 25. Exhale. 26. Exhale. 27. Exhale. 28. Exhale. We will finish here. Now we will do the Murcha Pranayama. And the Murcha Pranayama is you take in the breath like Ujjayi, a deep breath in, and bring the chin down. Hold the breath as long as you can. And when you can no longer hold, slowly, as slow as possible, exhale through the nostril. And once it's fully exhaled, bring your head up. Now we are ready for meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything, I let go of everything, I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel a lightness come on to the whole body. If you have a preferred method of meditation, you can do it. Otherwise, visualize a rising vibration from behind the lowermost part of the sternum, going through the body and out of the top of the head. And visualize that rising vibration as 3 syllables. Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om, Haim Im Om. And as you do it, we will have Om playing in the background. Now mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Sorry for that drop off over there. So, any case, since today is Sunday, we have time for any discussion that you would like to bring up. So, feel free to ask any question. Let me just make sure that you can unmute yourself. Yes, everybody can unmute themselves. There is no problem. And those of you who are in the attendee list, I'm promoting you all just in case you want to ask a question or discuss anything. So you can all feel free to talk.
Namaste Rajanji. Wish all the people a happy Father's Day.
Oh,
And also I heard a quote today. I thought it was very interesting. I should write. He said, by the time I realized my father was right, I had a son who told me that his father was always wrong. I thought that was
Really?
Also, I have a question about the yoga. When we do behind the head like that, previously we were doing like this, facing the head.
yeah.
And now you're asking us to do like this, facing the head. The thumbs don't reach. Is that okay?
Yeah, that is perfectly all right. I'm doing it like this.
Yes.
Because this enables the pressure on the knuckles and pulling back has a better impact on the fingers, the elbows, the neck, everywhere.
So it doesn't have to turn completely.
No, it doesn't have to.
Thank you. That's all I have question.
I have a question about chakra vibrations we do. Can I ask?
Yeah.
My name is Vimala. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes.
Thank you. I really enjoy the yoga. For the chakra vibrations, for each chakra, we do with mudra and without mudra. What is the significance of it? Some we do with the mudra, some without.
Actually, we do all of them with mudras, but we do for a part of the time, and towards the end, we release the mudra, right?
Yes.
The reason is because when the mudras are used, it locks you within the body, but it enables the vibration to rise only till it won't go out of the head. It will stay within the body till the head. The moment you release the mudra, you have the ability to vibrate beyond the head.
I see.
Yes.
One more thing I want to ask is, so do we have to do like minimum some number of times in each chakra, or it doesn't matter?
No, actually, you need to do enough times so that you can feel whichever chakra you're focused on, you should feel the resonance go out of the top of the head. So some people might need to do more in one chakra, less in others. So if you're sensitive to it, you will figure it out. Otherwise, what we do over here is, when I do it over here together, I focus on the collective consciousness of everybody together. So that is why till the collective consciousness is cleared, I do it. And that's why we do different number of times for different chakras.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan?
Yes.
Two of my friends, they're from Kentucky. They wanted to join. So how should I do? Should I send my link to them?
You can send your link to them. Otherwise, write in your email itself at the bottom. The link is there for them to join on their own. And of course, if they go to lifeinyoga.org, right in the homepage itself, the upcoming events, if they go down, they can go left and right in the arrow and it says daily online yoga, and there too they can sign up.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Rajan, I want to know that you are the Bhramari pranayam, one with this and one without. So what is the difference between those two?
The Bhramari pranayam with the hand and without the hand.
Yes, please.
Okay. The Bhramari pranayam with the hand is what is popularly done in many yoga schools. However, in the textual version of the this thing coming from the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and Gheranda Samhita, there is no such hand position.
Oh.
Okay? And functionally, if you look at it, each feels slightly different. If you use the hand, you will feel more inner vibration to whereas if you release the hand, it feels a little more peaceful and easy.
That is very true. It feels easy because your hand gets tired when you do for 15 minutes like this.
That's right.
So, but there is no difference, means from result wise, it's okay to do without hand also.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes.
when we do that wrist strengthening exercise, you put your leg away and put hand in the between. So is it okay if I put on the side my hand, not in the between?
When you're doing the wrist, which exercise, show me?
You put your hand on the chair between the leg.
Yes, yes.
You can put on the side.
Oh yeah, you can put on the side, no problem.
Okay, that's
The
what
key
I
idea is to put pressure on the hand while it's in that position.
because my chair is not very convenient. So, okay.
That's fine. No problem.
And other question, if nobody, you can tell whenever you want to answer. I want to know about Sankhya Yoga little bit.
Okay, sure. We'll discuss about it. Are
Yeah.
there any other questions before I go to Sankhya Yoga?
Is there remedy
Yes,
for
Dr. Rajan.
frequent urination?
What is that?
Frequent urination, there is any remedy for that? Frequent urination?
Actually, the frequent urination, the problem is related to enlarged prostate, right?
Yeah.
EP.
Okay. If that is the this thing, actually, since you asked this question, I'm going to tell you something more than you asked for.
Okay.
See, what happened was, we had a case where a 16-year-old girl came to me, and this person had two problems. One was the hand would get numb frequently, and the other was there was frequency in urination. Okay? It was literally like every hour or so the girl would need to go and urinate. And what we eventually found was that her posture and her spine was not good. She was always slightly bent. And the moment we asked her to sit up and straighten the neck, the numbness in the hand went away and the frequent urination stopped and everything became all right. Okay? So this is the part that I'm saying from the perspective, it is really the nerve control which may have impact related to that. Now, in the case of people as they age, when they have frequent urination, well, commonly it is said for males it is related to enlarged prostate. Now, one of the things that we have found useful is the Bahya Kumbhaka, where you squeeze the pelvic floor, lift up and bring the chin down and hold after exhaling. That is something that helps a little.
Okay.
Now, but the thing is basically, you can also see whether the spinal alignment exercises are making a difference, because the nerves, working through may probably have something to do with it too.
Okay.
And in that, even in females, Dr. Rajan, that will help. The Kumbhak with elevation is called Kegel's exercise. Basically,
Yes.
Dr. Kegel discovered. So by elevating it, most of our, even the first position, and also it is C234. I mean, SC234. Those are the nerves. So
Yes.
sitting is very important, and those three nerves will help. The Kegels, absolutely very important for older women, especially.
Kegel.
Excuse me, can you repeat again for a female, please?
It's called Kegel's exercise. Ideal time to do that is any time, but especially after you have a baby, that's the best time you should do it. But even as you get older, the bladder kind of tends to come down a little bit from deliveries and age and everything else. So when you contract those pelvic muscles, just like Dr. Rajan says, you're elevating the bladder. You are just the whole, pelvic floor, as we call it, is elevated. So you just elevate it, tighten it as if you're not going to pass gas or you are holding urine, and hold it for a few seconds and let go. And do that at least 10 times, each time about 3 times a day. That is what is recommended. For women, I don't know about prostate and all that, but that is something that is important.
I understand Kegel exercise, but I just want to refresh my mind. Kegel exercise, that means easily I can explain.
Yeah.
We have to hold like toilet or urinary, right? This become exercise every time, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so
But
much.
you have to hold it at least, you repeat it 10 times minimum each time, and 2 or 3 times. You can also, there is another way which is a little more difficult, is try to hold urine, like don't go all the way. You go a little, try to hold it, because you know now what are the muscles you're using. Then go a little, hold it again. So you can interrupt your urination 2 or 3 times, which is a little more difficult, but once you start doing Kegel, it's easier. You go a little, try to hold it for a few seconds, and then go again and try to hold it. So what you are telling these muscles is, you're holding your pelvic floor. Our anatomy is so bad, we are depending on gravity. So you're doing all anti-gravitational methods to hold things up.
So
Hegel
while
did
we
help
are
me.
sitting on toilet, we have to hold and let it go, hold in,
Yes.
let it go. Right?
Just go a little, then hold it again, go a little, hold it again. I mean, it's
Oh.
not easy. It's easy to talk
I know
about.
it's not easy. And I was working with the patient kind of this,
Yeah.
and I knew that. But like 8-10 years, I left my job. I forgot.
And we tend to forget.
Thank
That
you,
comes
sir.
with age too.
Hegel did work for me. Hegel did work.
Thank you.
Hegel did work for me, you know.
Okay? So
Thank
everybody
you
knows
so
what
much,
to do?
Sundaraji. I think this
you're
is a
welcome.
good
Thank you very much,
information
Dr.
for all of us.
So do you want to proceed to Sankhya philosophy?
Yeah, a little bit I want to, if you can throw.
Okay. So I guess that's about the time we'll have.
Time, otherwise that time. Mhm.
Somebody else has another question?
Can I ask very quick question?
Okay.
Today you said my Ujjayi was not working, so I tried little bit harder Ujjayi, and I started, and my back started to paining.
Yeah,
So-
the thing is basically, the key part is you started straining. It has to be done with more focus, with less strain.
Yeah, but I really do not know how to do that. Seriously.
Okay? Get your niece to sit with you. Her niece is Avni.
I met her yesterday. I told Dr. Rajan says always, ask your niece, and you are not answering. He's not answering. I say.
No. The thing is basically, since we are over here over the video, when you can have her right in front of you, sitting next to you, one-on-one, it is a lot easier than the group session, right?
Okay, I will ask.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Rajan.
Okay? Okay, no more questions, then we'll go to Sankhya. Okay. So Sankhya philosophy is considered one of the 6 ancient philosophies that predate the compilation of the Vedas by Vyasa. Actually, I should not say one of the 6 ancient. Yes, it's one of the 6 ancient philosophies, but the last one was Vedanta of the 6. So the 5 were formed prior to Vyasa compiling the Vedas and then writing the Brahma Sutras to explain the Vedantic philosophy. So I'm getting feedback from somewhere. One second. I'm going to mute everyone. You can always unmute yourself. And about the so it is the Sankhya philosophy is actually considered the oldest philosophy among all the 6 ancient philosophies, and of course, obviously, before Vyasa compiled the Vedas. So the nature of this philosophy, I don't believe that we have actually the original texts of the Sankhya philosophy. There are 2 versions that are floating around. One version that is used mostly in academic institutions, that is the version that was noted by a philosopher who about 1,000 years back. This man's name was Ishvara Krishna. So this Ishvara Krishna was an atheist. So he took the Sankhya philosophy that was originally compiled by Kapila Muni, and the way he wrote it, it was like a atheistic or a non-theistic philosophy. Whereas on the other hand, in the Bhagavata Purana, the Sankhya philosophy is expounded, and there it is looking very much like a theistic philosophy. Okay? So when it comes to the Sankhya philosophy, the academic school call it a non-theistic philosophy, whereas on the other hand, if you look at the Bhagavata Purana, it looks like a theistic philosophy. In the Bhagavata Purana, the way it is related is that Kapila Muni is, he has with him his mother, Devahuti. Devahuti, his mother, was the daughter of Swayambhuva Manu. So, so the daughter of Manu, Devahuti, being his mother, she's close to dying. She's in her deathbed. And Kapila Muni is explaining to his mother what is the nature of existence. And he is very clearly saying it in terms of theistic terms. And so, if I am to look at the essence of Sankhya, I find it much better represented in the Bhagavata Purana rather than the Ishvara Krishna's a version of Sankhya. And the idea of Sankhya in both of these, the only thing missing in the Ishvara Krishna's version is the idea of Ishvara or God. Whereas in the what is common between the two is what is considered the 24 principles of Sankhya. And the 24 principles of Sankhya is what Ishvara Krishna talks about. But within the Bhagavata Purana Sankhya, they talk about 25 principles. So first, let's talk about the 24 principles. What are they? The 24 principles are very simple to go from bottom up. If you think in terms of the 5 elements, that is earth, water, air, fire, air, and space. Okay? Now, each of these have 5 properties. Each of these are associated with properties. That is, earth has smell, air, the water has taste, fire has form, air has feel, and space has sound. So the properties of these 5 elements and the 5 elements together make 10. Then for us, we have 5 organs of perception and 5 organs of action. So that together makes that 10 and the other 10 together make 20. So the remaining 4 principles that come over there is the one is the idea of the mind. Mind is the next one. Then comes the buddhi or the intellect, and then there is the ahankara or the ego that comes, and then the first one on the top is called mahat, and the mahat is the idea of from where the creation begins, is how it leaves that. Now, interestingly, in the Sankhya Sutra, it will actually tell you the 25th, it calls it as kala or time. And the kala or time is actually engineered or defined or comes out of Ishvara or God. So the idea is so this is how it is described. And of course, from the beginning, it states in both the Sankhya as well, both from the Ishvara Krishna Sankhya as well as in the Bhagavata, that all of this takes place, the 24 principles come from Prakriti onwards. And it is it is only in the Bhagavata Purana, the 25th principle of time coming from Ishvara is mentioned over there. And so that is how these 24 principles and how the Sankhya Sutras talk about what is the nature of existence. And it is when time comes out, and as a result of which all of these start moving and creation starts to happen. The creation happens because from the Prakriti, First is formed the Chitta, the cosmic Chitta, which in the Bhagavata Purana is called Vasudeva. And from Vasudeva, once the flow of time moves, then the three gunas start moving. So the variation of the three gunas is working through the Vasudeva, begins the creation of everything. So once everything has been, creation has moved in, the creation is in a subtle space. It is not in the physical world. In the physical world, everything begins to manifest only as the Sankhya Sutra, Sankhya of the Bhagavata Purana says, when the Kshetrajna comes in. The Kshetrajna is considered the Ishvara being present in the created world. And so when the Kshetrajna comes, then the physical world forms and everything begins to happen. So this is how the Sankhya Sutra, the Bhagavata Purana explains. And this same concept of Kshetrajna is there in Bhagavad Gita also. So this is a kind of a very loose summary, quick summary of how the Sankhya and its principles work through. So essentially, it explains it is the work of the three gunas that make everything happen, but the physical world is manifested only with the connection of Ishvara, not through Prakriti. Question? You can unmute yourself.
I mean, Purush,
Yeah.
Ishwar and Prakriti and Purush.
Yes, Prakriti and Purusha. The word Purusha
Yeah.
is what is considered as the linkage between the sentient being and Ishvara. So Ishvara is often referred to as the Sattva Purusha and sometimes as Parama Purusha or whatever. Whereas on the other hand, for each individual being, our connection into God, which is a dual connection, the one connection is with Prakriti and the other with Ishvara or the Parama Purusha. Our connection into Parama Purusha or Ishvara is called the Purusha within us.
I see. Ego, like. It's a very complicated thing. I thought Sankhya is a number, has to do something with numbers.
Well, actually, it has got to do with a deductive principle. It actually explains in the creation, first comes sound, and out of sound comes the space. And then from there, in the space, when there is movement, out of that comes air. That movement creates the feel, and out of that comes air. And air has the feel, and in that feel, then out of that air, a form. But when you start feeling a form, out of that form comes fire. So actually, in the formation, it starts with the property that creates the element. That's how it starts with. And so anyway, so that is how it is explained.
Thank you. That's a very nice explanation. I could not follow what is, I hear all the time, but I don't know what it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Rajan, maybe this could be a topic for one of those monthly presentations.
The Sankhya Sutras?
Yeah, because this is in detail and it connects with what 5 elements our bodies are made of and how they are connected with gunas. So it sounds
okay.
Really intrigued. Yeah.
Sunday we can do something like that.
Yeah, we can do that. And what I will do is, we have had 12 sessions in the monthly seminar from last July to this June. And we have 6 more that are planned for the rest of the year. So for the next January onwards, when we are putting together this calendar, I will add the Sankhya there for discussion for January.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Actually, I have a question.
Okay.
When we put one leg onto the other and we pull it and look on the other side, I'm able to look on the other side, but pulling is really hard for me because I have some trouble with my sacroiliac area. Is there an alternative, or I do whatever I'm able to do?
Do only whatever you're able to do without discomfort.
Okay. Oh, that's what I
Okay.
have been doing, but I
And
thought,
actually, the whole purpose of this is to stimulate that area. Actually, it has bigger stimulation in the coccyx and the sacrum area, but
Okay.
it also has an impact on the sacroiliac area. And so wherever there is tightness, it is helpful. I don't know how many people here have felt the difference. You see, as people age, very often people, when they are bending over or doing something, they tend to get a muscle pull in the hip area. Any of you ever experienced that before?
all
Okay.
the time.
And now the thing is basically, after you have been doing our daily session, has that become less frequent or never had it or anything?
Less frequent.
Less frequent. So the thing is basically the exercises that we have designed in this daily program are specifically designed for wherever the deficiencies come, how we can manage them better as we age. And in fact, what it is the other exercise that you should notice, are you able to bend forward, reach towards the floor?
Not at all.
Not at all. So the thing is, you see, what you should do is you should try your best to reach. Now, obviously, I cannot show you individually. I cannot see you, but I will demonstrate for you how you can do it in a way that works for you. Just come down as much as you can. You're not able to go all the way down, but you can have your hand hanging like this. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what is important is the left turn, and just move your hand like this and stay there. This turn is going to give you support over there. And then hold there for like 10-20 breaths. Then the other, this thing. The turning is very important. Have you been doing the turning?
I'm not able to do the pelvic bend. Whenever I do it, the pain gets aggravated. So I do some other movements standing. I don't stop.
Okay. The thing is basically, when you say pain gets aggravated, it sounds like you always have pain. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you always have pain, did your doctor recommend any physiotherapy or anything?
Yeah, I get physical therapy. I have had epidural injections many times. So with my morning routine of exercise, my walks and this yoga now, I'm able to maintain better than I was doing
Before.
it previously. But
Okay.
it is still not to the point that I can do it. But I understood what you just showed me. So up to there, I can do.
You know
Little bit
what?
I can do.
You should pay a visit to your neighbor Ashok Gupta. You see, what it is very soon he will also be getting a Metatron. So many things are possible for you there.
Okay. No, but this is very good, the suggestion, and I wanted to make sure that I'm not hurting in the process. And
See,
you
what happens
clarified
is,
that for me.
unless we know what the problem is, I cannot tell you whether you're hurting yourself by doing it or not. The general cautious thing is that anytime you feel pain, be very careful how you deal with it. The idea is not to exacerbate it. Okay?
Right.
But the key part is there is a subtle difference between pain, or people call it as pain, but it is really a stretch where you can feel slight, what will I call it? It feels like a slight sting when you're stretching. The slight sting when you're stretching, the moment you release, it goes away, right? So if that kind of thing is there, if you hold the slight sting for a while, that actually stimulates the body to send more blood and more energy over there. So it actually eases it over a period of time. However, what is a problem is if there is a general weakness there, if you do that, you don't want any connective tissue or something breaking, right?
Correct. Yes.
So the thing is, you see, from my standpoint, I rather be conservative rather than moving you to the point. But the key thing is you should be properly medically evaluated so that we know what is safe for you to do. Right?
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. So with that, we'll close over here. Namaste, everyone, and see you all tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Namaste, namaste.